I'm ready to get into this movie, Kate. What else is going on?
Wow. Well, I've just been singing pants. That's all I've been saying.
I haven't worn pants in a long time. Well, jeans in a long time. Thanks to pregnancy.
I'm about to give you a heads up.
Oh, no.
This is an on-air heads up.
Oh, no.
Listeners, very exciting, actually. Bridget and Baby are coming to visit. And then also Mose and Penny Pingleton, Queen.
The whole fam.
Everybody's coming. But Mom today was like, I really want for my birthday. So she pulled the birthday card.
Oh, fuck.
I really want us all to take, like, a nice photo. Like, I might pay someone.
No.
And she's like, do you have a white top? And I was like, oh, God, maybe.
Ew, she's gonna make us match? Like, we're like a preppy family?
I think so.
We're not that family.
No.
That's named, like, Muffin. And
we're not like the family in Pants where, what was the guy's?
Carmen's dad.
I called the dad Roger Calloway a bunch of times, which is not good. So that'll be confusing. Yeah, Carmen's dad's new family. Yeah, they take pictures like that.
You know what? I understand why she wants a photo. We're all home. I love that. But matching? That's where I draw the line, Kate. Okay?
I don't know.
Why do we have to match?
Maybe the rules will change.
What if I'm like dead serious and I'm like, I just don't have any white clothing?
No, because then she'll like give you something. And that's worse.
Oh, no.
So.
And it's always around, like, Mom's in the middle. Like, as if it's, we're her backup, like, band. You know what I mean?
Well, it's her birthday.
It's my birthday! Every picture's my birthday!
Leo season!
Cheers to all those Leo mothers out there.
Rawr.
By the way, we're going to talk about horoscopes with this movie, and I want to get into it.
What? I'm excited.
You know.
Let's do it.
Sisters who've seen it. We are the sisters who've seen it. Sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, shooby-dooby-doo-wop, sisters, sisters who've seen it.
Hello there!
Hello!
Get your pants on, we're ready to party!
Pants.
Sisterhood, yeah!
Pants.
Travel pants, yeah! Yes! Wow, we did not practice that.
This movie is, like, not club energy at all, so I don't know why that was the song I picked, but it was.
It's like Jack Black, the music that goes through the holiday from Jack Black.
Yep.
Okay, who are we?
Oh, let me tell everyone who we are, Bridge. So, listeners, we are the Sisters Who've Seen It, the podcast where two sisters who are not movie critics look back on some of our favorites throughout the years through a psychological, ethical, and familial lens. I'm Katie.
I'm Bridget.
And love your sisters and love yourself.
Wow, you're right there?
That's the only
This
quote
movie doesn't need quotes.
All right. Should I sing the pants song again? What's our movie, Bridge?
This movie from 2005.
Yeah.
Blake Lively's acting debut.
What?
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Oh my god, really? This was pre-Gossip Girl?
I thought so, but now you're having me question it.
No, that might be right. I guess Gossip Girl
First
was
major acting film.
Wow.
Yeah. What a crew. What a movie. Wow. It takes you back, and I understand why this was like a popular back then. And it came from a book, Kate. Did you read the book?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're normally the book reader of us.
I know, but I didn't read like...
You like horrors or fantasy. You don't like these.
Not like friendship books.
Like feelings.
Yeah, but I love those movies, so I probably like the book if I read it.
So good.
Yeah.
Kate, is it me or you to do the synopsis?
I think it's me. It's me.
Well, I'll kick you off. You ready for it?
Yes.
4 teenage friends keep in touch during the summer apart by passing along a cherished pair of blue jeans.
Wow. They don't even call them pants. Some of offended.
How stupid is this plot?
Okay.
All right, guys. So here's the deal. We got 4 friends. And really, we could just tell a story about how they're friends and they do different shit, but we want to bring them together. How about some pants? It's like, who suggested that?
The pants, Bridge.
Why can't we just have the stories and don't need the pants? But Kate, take it away.
The pants are symbols. Okay. All right. So, yes, we have 4 best friends. They all have the same birthday, which equals them being friends. Oh, that's the horoscope.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't even know about that, but I'm going to go on a tangent.
Okay, wait, we're going to stop this synopsis.
Oh my God.
In the beginning of the movie, they say they were all born in the same week. I do not believe they are all the same horoscope sign. Absolutely fucking not.
I thought it was the same day, no?
Same week. Bridget was first, and then the rest followed after in the same week. But that would unless they happened to be in the cusp, then they're possibly 2 horoscope signs. But to be honest, I think they're all one, and I ain't buying it. No siree, they're all too different.
But which horoscope is it?
So I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure it was Aries. And I'm like, yeah, freaking right.
Oh, an air sign.
No, that's a fire sign, Kate.
Oh, a fire sign.
But it is tricky that it's Aries, you know? Not Fireys.
That's like Aquarius, how it's an air sign, not a water sign. Yeah.
That's true. Aqua, wow. Well, sorry, continue.
Wow.
That was my thing that I'm really constantly questioning that, like, that's not true. We need to redo this, but continue.
All right, well, we might circle back to that because there's a lot of things I have to say about that. But, okay, so these girls, I guess it's like that's how they became friends. They just were, whatever, born around the same time, and then they all knew each other and go up and now are friends. Cool. So now we're like, probably like juniors, maybe going into senior year. Yeah, because they're 17.
17, yeah.
Okay, so they're like between junior and senior year. It's summertime, and all these friends, they're all about to, I guess, break up, which sounds dramatic, but it's not that dramatic. They just have different plans where they're all going to be separated. So we have Carmen, who was played by America Ferrera, Queen. I love her. Was this her first big movie? Because, she did Ugly Betty for a long time.
Yeah, no, it wasn't, but I mean, she was good in this. Going back, I was like,
oh my God.
Oh, someone did some carrying. Am I right?
Yeah.
Someone put some people on their back. It was breaking it.
Hurt. Yeah, I felt like she did some back carrying and, oh my God, what's her name?
Tibby,
yeah.
I forget her name.
It's terrible. No, that's not Alexis Bledel. Okay, anyway, right, so Carmen's thing is this summer, her parents are divorced. Her dad lives in South Carolina, so she's gonna go spend the summer with her dad in South Carolina. But she barely sees her dad, who thought this was a fun plan. I'm not sure. It doesn't turn out very fun. That's one person. I'll go back to it. All right. Then we got Bridget. Bridget is Blake Lively, and she is going to a soccer camp in Mexico? Question mark?
Baja California / Mexico. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's just all keep in mind that these are underage children. That's number 1. Don't forget it. Always remember it.
I hated
it. Was
that.
Not good. Rewatching.
Not good. And we got to say the R word. The big giant rape.
Yeah.
Okay, keep moving, folks. This is a fun, lighthearted pod.
Story. Okay. Tibby is Amber Tamblyn. She ain't going anywhere, and she's kind of a little emo and like, ugh, life sucks. She's basically like Daria, like the cartoon Daria, but like alive. So this summer she is working at a place called Wallman's to make extra money, and while she's doing that, she's also going to be filming a documentary about stuff.
Wow.
So that's her thing. And then the last one is Lena, who is Alexis Bledel, and she is going to Greece this summer because she is Greek and she has family in Greece. So she's just like going to chill and like, wow, that's fucking cool. Wish we had more Mamma Mia songs, but I'll get over it. Okay. And yeah, that's the thing. And so each of them, basically, they're off in different places, but they got these pants, Bridge. The pants. The pants that travel. It's a weird setup how we get the pants, but basically we all peer pressure each other to try on the same pair of pants, and they fit everyone. And honestly, most of these girls aren't that different body types, but fine. I'll be surprised, I guess, that we can all fit into it. And they claim it's magic, so now we got pants where they just send the pants to each other and then are like, oh my God, pants. pants. Pants means stuff. All right.
I feel like in our scary movie knockoff, like I send you like doll pants, and then you send me like huge pants, and then we just keep opening up different pant sizes.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god!
And each of these girls, like, you know, they all have their own stories, and I do feel like the movie does a good job of equally giving each story some time, which is nice.
Yes, it is nice.
And they're each going through different stuff. So Lena's whole thing is, I'm so shy, and woe is me. I'm such a little mouse, but there's a hot man who wants to make out with me, and gosh, what do I do? And that's her story. Wow, hard life you live, Lena. Tibby's just the fucking saddest, and I don't want to hear anything else about it, okay? I bawl my eyes out, like, basically 80% of Tibby's story. She meets a girl who is, like, a lot younger, and they end up kind of working together for the documentary, and then she finds out the girl has leukemia, and the girl fucking dies, and it's really horrible. And I guess Tibby learns to appreciate life and, like, be a little more optimistic. And it's, like, really sweet, actually. Like, it's, like, so fucking sweet. Carmen's story is her dad is Roger Calloway and gets engaged and doesn't tell his daughter, and then it's Aukies.
He was horrible.
He sucked.
He was horrible.
Oh my god. I have things to say about him, but we'll get to it.
So many things to say.
So that's her story. And then the last one is Bridget. And Bridget's is problematic because, as we said, homegirl's 17, and she is out of state, and she is supposed to be protected by the adults at her shelter camp. And instead, she has sexy time with one, and it's the worst.
And he is older.
And anyone who wants to come at us and be like, but she wanted it, go fuck yourself, because she's 17. And she doesn't know the right from the left, okay? She doesn't know anything. So that's the stories of the pants. And then there's
so basically it's a horror, depressive film. Except we have magic pants.
It honestly, like, is this described as like a comedy? Because I don't think so. I don't think there's comedy in here. No, comedy's listed. There's definitely no comedy. This is like sad. And
this is horribly sad.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Well, let's get into it, huh?
All right.
Just run into it as much as Bridget ran, which was lots of running, lots of steps, lots of running, steps.
Yeah, imagine if Fitbit existed back then.
So many steps.
She would have won a contest. Okay.
So many steps. But they become buddies, Kate, because their mothers met in a prenatal class. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to talk to anybody in my prenatal class.
Well, I was going to ask, so who's going to be your baby's new best friend with pants?
Absolutely not. What? I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want them to ask about my pants. I just want to have a healthy child. But don't worry, they all became best friends, and they made a point to say this. They were like, our mothers had nothing in common except for the fact that we were all due around the same time. And then Bridget was born first, and then the rest followed. And I'm like, absolutely not with this horoscope, because once again, you were all so different, and we can't just say you came from the mothers. We know how important horoscopes are. And for the men listening, I'd like to say goodbye, because I know when we talk about horoscopes, your brain shuts off and you leave, and it's fine. I don't even know if you're listening to this episode, but if you are, goodbye, and I'm so sorry.
If you are, put on some fucking horoscope pants and get in here, okay?
Because we absolutely know that they did not all have the same horoscopes.
No.
So.
Well, yeah.
So moving on.
You see it's like a brief montage of them as young friends growing up, where you just see kind of, I guess, more of their personalities and like whatever. And then right off the fucking bat, they're like, then Bridget's mom died. And you're like, ah! And now we're at a sad funeral. And also, I don't know if they talked about it in this movie, but I'm pretty sure in the second movie, we find out that she completed suicide, which is even worse.
This is what I mean about fast, Kate. Tibby's parents have a baby and they're mad about it. Bridget's mom dies. That is the beginning of Bridget as Forrest Gump when she starts running. She starts running in the cemetery, and she doesn't stop. She goes all the way to California, and she just keeps running.
She just kept running. She didn't grow a beard, though.
Oh my god. And then Tibby, as we meet Tibby, she's not making a documentary, Kate. She's making a suckumentary.
Oh, because she's dramatic. Yeah. Tibby's got the best personality, by the way. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Carmen's up there, too.
Katie, does Tibby remind you of anyone?
Bridge, it's not me, I swear.
Kate, are you Tibby?
It's not me.
Kate?
I used to be, but...
If you had a camera and a love for documentaries, I think you would be filming some guy playing video games at the Quick Mart.
I would be filming Brian McBrien strictly because his name was Brian McBrien, and that's all you need to know.
I'm sorry, but when I heard that, I laughed out loud. Okay. So I feel like when they do this stupid pant thing, they're at what to me feels like a thrift store and not like an actual like store. And can we talk about how the normal girls go get changed in the dressing room?
They do.
And then Bridget just gets naked in the middle of the store, and then Carmen's like, cool, me too. And then she gets naked. And I keep thinking to myself, why aren't we trying these jeans on in the dressing room, Kate?
And I kept thinking, who the fuck is the store employee? Are they smoking weed in the back room? Because they're over it. These girls are destroying this place. Not good.
And Tibby's like, listen, y'all stink. It's summer. You're the only people I hang out with, and you are all leaving. Carmen's going to North Carolina for her dad. Lena is going to, like you mentioned earlier, the coolest place, Greeks, with her grandparents. Yep. And Bridget's going somewhere in Baja California/Mexico.
Is
we
it
don't
America
know.
Is it Mexico? We don't know.
It's some sort of beach, and I'll be honest, pretty crappy soccer field.
Fucking lame soccer field, and there's only one.
Well, basically, Tibby ends up working at Walmart all summer. So, like, I understand why she's complaining, and they're like, get over it and try some pants. That'll make you feel better.
Put these pants on. I was like, were we shopping for Tibby? I thought we were here for Lena, but okay, cool.
Wait, Kate, I really feel like, again, this actually could have been a Broad City. Like, if we kept trying on pants, but it didn't fit us, and so we just, like, went through every pant to see, like, what pant would fit us, so that we could make this story be true. But they really went to town on the pants power, and then my next line is Bridget becomes Spider-Man, where she jumps
and does
and hits a ladder that then allows them to go back to the gym where their parents did the moms did the prenatal class to have a seance.
A little weird.
Kate, what?
I'm into the seance, but not the breaking and entering.
What if I was like, hey Kate, you're gonna be gone all summer, let's go into the YMCA, I gotta buy some candles, and I really want to just like talk about these pants.
Our mom used to work out at the YMCA, so that's the best place for us to go.
What in the world?
I don't know, but I think it's also weird that they're like, now we make up rules about the pants. Like, I cannot. Do we need the rules?
So many rules, and Kate, let's talk about which rules we liked and didn't like.
Oh,
okay?
I have one that I hated.
Go for it. What'd you hate?
I fucking hated it. They're like, and then we're gonna write stuff on the pants. I was like, I'm sorry. You're going to write words and bullshit on these pants that I have to wear, and there might be words on my butt? I don't think so. I'm out.
Listeners, don't you understand how Katie is Tibby? Like, don't you see this moment right now? You see this, right?
I am. Sometimes.
Well, how about things I liked? So I'm with you. I disagree with that. That sounds horrible. Things I liked. Pants equals love. So love your sisters and
love
yourself.
Your sisters, love yourself,
so,
right?
No body shaming, which Bridget tells Carmen, you can't do it, which, by the way, I think that should be a label on every pant. No body shaming when you wear this. Things I hated, no washing.
Hated that.
And they all were like, why are we doing it? And Carmen's like, because I said so. And everyone's like, Carmen, what's happening here?
Carmen.
Are you a dirt bag?
That is actually an episode from Portlandia where they buy jeans and the guy's like, you can't wash these ever. They're like, ever? He's like, never. I'm not kidding. This is like, it was like a joke skit and this was serious in this movie. Guys.
Oh my god. But the whole time we're learning like little tidbits. Like basically Lena calls Bridget a whore and was like, you can't have sex with these pants, which she absolutely did.
She did. Those pants got busy. We can't wash them.
So what do you think she wrote on that?
We're all screwed. Great.
All right. But don't worry, because now we're in Greece.
Whee!
Wow, talk about beauty, Kate. Let's go to we should go to Greece. You want to go to Greece?
You want to go? I'll go right now.
We should do it.
I just want to sing,
Mamma Mia.
Here I Go Again. I'll probably start with Dancing Queen, actually. That's a good one. Yeah, this place is beautiful. And I didn't know right away if this was her grandparents that she was visiting. I wasn't entirely sure about it because, I don't know. The grandma...
She spits on her.
But But she didn't seem like grandma age. Is that rude or real? What's
As
happening?
in, she's too old or too young?
I thought she was young. I was like, is this a long-lost aunt?
Oh.
But it's her grandma, I think.
Oh, well, maybe they're having babies young.
I don't know, but Lena gets handed a bunch of jewelry, and that's fun, and she doesn't know what the fuck is happening. And I'm like, sign me up. I'm ready.
Okay, here's the thing with Lena. If we just took her storyline, hear me out. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding meets Love Actually.
Okay.
Meets...
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going, but I need to find my notes.
I make lamb while you go.
Sorry. Meets Dirty Dancing. Meets Footloose.
What?
All in Greece.
A little bit of Romeo and Juliet, but that also might be the Footloose.
There we go!
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me get that out. So, before we know it, we're in Mexico.
Yeah, or California. We don't know. We're
Kate,
somewhere.
here's a fun fact for you. Bridget's dad was actually Blake Lively's dad.
Whoa.
She comes from an acting family.
Nepotism.
And they were like, you should act. And she's like, no. And her dad's like, hey, come on, let's do it. And she's like, no. And then she does this. Now she's like a famous actress. So,
and she married Ryan Reynolds. Girl. What a life.
Shabby.
Wow, that's kind of weird then, seeing them like have a weird relationship, because it makes you wonder, ooh, okay.
Rockies. If the director's like, you two look like you absolutely hate each other, you're hired.
This is great.
But, okay, let's talk again about these logistics. You're underage being sent out of the country for a soccer camp, which, by the way, there are plenty of soccer camps.
And it's all young underage girls.
And they didn't do activities. They didn't, go to Mexico and then be like, we're going to play soccer. And then we're going to visit, the Aztec Mayans ruins. And then we're going to go play soccer. And then we're going to go, to a pool. They just were on, a dirt field and, crappy bunks.
And it was, one field.
I think the brochure, it was a little fire festival. It was
not again. Friday the 13th. No.
Awkies. But it's okay, Kate, because what happens next?
Oh, she fucking sees the coach, which, Bridge.
Statutory rape.
It's that, but also, is that the hottest guy we think?
He kind of had, Ryan Cabrera meets One Direction.
It was
2005.
Not even it was Ryan Cabrera. That's it. The hair, it's a mullet, but I dyed it blonde, and it's a little choppy cut, so it's not a mullet.
Yep.
Holy fuck. Okay, well, that's the worst. She does a hair flip in front of him, and he's like, wow, look at that child. Sexy.
I mean, she really worked the hair.
I hate
Then, all of a sudden, we're like, okay, Mexico, we don't know what's happened. Carmen's off visiting her dad, and he sucks.
And Bridge, when you saw her dad, did you think, Eric? You're gonna give the company to Eric?
Billy Madison. I'm just gonna tell you right now that if I am 16 and I say, hey dad, I've waited to open up this letter, I open it and say, look, I got straight A's. It's not good. It's not a good relationship. She seems like she was 11 with that.
What about if you didn't get straight A's and then your dad's like, I'm disappointed?
I don't know. And then she says, I haven't spent more than 4 days straight with you since I was 10. And I almost wanted to cry.
That's where I was like, and again, whose idea was this summer thing? Did Carmen insert herself into dad's summer? Did dad have a weird epiphany that he sucks and he tried to overcompensate? What are we doing? What?
I don't know. I'm with you. We need a backstory that we didn't get. Also, do you know what date they're getting married, Kate?
No, I didn't pay attention at all.
August 19th!
Oh my god, that's really soon!
So, that's that. But, very Stepford family. Meeting the mom, and she just gives her a hug right away, and it's like a 2005 hug where you're
she
we don't
ripped
want
her
it.
out of the car too. She's like, get out of here. I was like,
we don't want it.
Also, the boy who was the stepbrother might have been a Ken doll. I think it might be a voodoo magic subplot in here. So, something's going on with the boys in 2005. It's not good.
Can you imagine if you're like, hey, I'm in this major movie, and you're like, oh my god, who do you play? I play Paul. oh, wow, like, well, when do you come on scene? Well, I actually don't say anything the whole movie.
He says nothing. Maybe 2 words. And then they try to joke about it as if, like, that makes it better. But I was like, this is terrible.
Well, and I'm just like, wait, why can't Paul talk? He doesn't have to say a lot. Like, that's such a stupid personality trait. But don't worry, because just when we're trying to learn something, we're thrown into Walmart, where Tibby Wallman.
Woof.
And Tibby is putting price stickers on everything, including her forehead.
Classic.
Where she meets Bailey, which becomes her bestie, who's 12 years old, who has passed out.
And she peed herself.
It didn't look good, and so she called the ambulance, and then this is like their meet cute, so to speak. But it wasn't cute. So
it was sad, and then that's literally all that happens in that. And then it's like, anyway, back to Lena.
And Lena, so this is where like Love Actually comes in. Everywhere she looks, every couple is like making out,
and she is looking. I was like, girl, just look at porn at this point. I don't know what
exactly.
to tell you.
I'm like,
girl,
pleasure yourself.
Yeah.
She just like was wearing turtlenecks, and I was like, let's all right, you're in Greece, be a different person here.
So one of her personality traits was what? That she's a fucking klutz, and she falls into the ocean, hooks the jeans under the water. This is a sign that the jeans were sentient, and they were like, I am over this bullshit that you all put me through. I will end it now and live in Greece forever. But she gets saved by a sexy man. So.
If we make our horror movie, it will be about pants that kill you.
There is a horror movie about that.
About pants?
That kill people?
What?
I'll send it to you. It's a thing. It's real.
Wow.
It's really bad, I think, but yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's where she meets Costas, and oh my god, sexy fishman, dive in water, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right off the bat, I was like, wait. He's like, I go to the university. And I'm like, that means you're over 18.
Again, the age is...
And she's like, I'm 16. And I'm like, I hate this. Because he kept coming back.
He's a predator.
And coming. He's a predator. And just because we give him a fancy name and a beautiful location and make him a fisherman doesn't mean he's not a rapist.
Well, yeah.
That's facts, Kate. All right? And we gotta stop making this shit seem like it's normal. It ain't normal, okay? It's a no-no. We gotta wait till we're adults, people.
Yeah.
All right, I digress. Moving on.
Well, the next line I have is, the rest is yet unwritten, which was an iconic song. Hashtag Natasha Bedingfield. Hashtag she was on Degrassi that year. Okay.
Oh my freaking God.
I'm not sorry
Kate,
about it.
all I remember is Bridget was running 7 miles without a hair tie.
That, I don't want
No absolute way was that happening.
She's got to either be a vampire or she blocked up all her sweat glands somehow, and both are bad, so I'm not sure.
When she gets to the end of the run, she talks about, it's the best high. And I'm like, okay, you know me, Kate, I had my running days. I'm like, I get it. She goes, where nothing bad could happen. And I'm like, listen up, bitch, because when you're 35 and you have plantar fasciitis and Achilles tendonitis from all that goddamn running, that's what happens, okay? Bad things can happen, and they're called injuries, okay? It is future, so you better stretch, okay? You better stretch. Anyways.
Well, we don't stay there and watch their terrible flirting, because now we cut back to Carmen, who gets mad at her dad because he does a prayer before eating, and I was like, honestly, fair. It's upsetting when people get sucked into brainwashing religions. I get it, girl. But then it gets worse, Bridge, because then the one daughter, the stepdaughter, whatever, she's like, oh my god, guys, like, tell us the story how you met again. And they go, again? And I wrote, again? Why did we hear it ever more than once? What do you mean?
I'm just gonna tell you, I think that's weird. I think that's really, really weird.
It's fucking weird, and it's a terrible meet cute where Eric, who's not Eric, he's his dad, calls the wrong number, and the lady answers, and then he asks her on a date, and girl, that's how you get murdered. I don't know.
Nothing about that sounded safe.
Watch a Lifetime
fun.
movie for once, you know?
Hated it.
Hated it.
Actually, that's how you end up with the Stepford family. And if they ended up being serial killers, I'd believe it.
That would be an interesting twist.
Can we talk about, though, how Carmen nails some cultural problems, okay? When she says to her mom...
Is this about the blue toilet water? Because I'm going to be really upset because I have blue toilet water.
Kate, this is a white people shit, okay?
Come on, it keeps it clean.
Kate,
blue is such a better color than clear.
Blue toilet water is
so
weird.
Upset about that. No, I
Kate,
disagree.
accept your white people shit.
No, they sell it at the grocery store. Leave me alone. God damn it.
People are leaving your house saying she had a blue toilet. And I gotta say, I feel like her mom was like, oh, honey, this is a good deal. Like, I'm coming, blah, blah.
Yeah.
She's like, no, Mom, you always hated him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, if her mom didn't do that whole stupid stuff, she should have came. Because
she should have.
She had a horrible summer.
Yep.
Horrible.
Mom's just trying to help, so sometimes, like, I don't know, trust your mom. Sometimes.
But don't worry, because just as we get invested, we're back to Greece.
Woo! Yeah, and this is where Lena's grandma... Oh, because she got a shirt from Costa, so then she brought the shirt home, and then I guess she made her grandma wash it, which is weird, and then grandma's like, hey, who's this shirt from? And she's like, oh, babe. And then she's like, oh, and then she tells his name, and then grandma gets real fucking serious, and it's like,
whoa.
Oh, no. God, not that guy. No. And you're like, what? What did he do? And then we never find out what it was.
No, we do find out. Do you know what the story was?
You're right. It was like bad fit, some bullshit, whatever.
This person believes that he was sold bad fish and it made all the people in the restaurant sick. This person believes that his fish was good and he lied so he didn't want to pay for the fish. And all I kept thinking is like, that is the cause for like Romeo and Juliet, years and years and years of like a family rift. That's a lot.
It's too much.
Especially in a small town with fish. I mean, it's just money, people.
Yeah,
Move on.
Where else are you going to get fish from? I mean,
I don't know. You gotta go to the local restaurant.
It's pretty dumb. And then Lena's like, oh my God, fine, Grandma. Like, whatever. So then we cut to Tibby. And Tibby then gets reconnected with Bailey because, hey, what do you know? They're like fucking neighbors or some shit. I don't know. We're all neighbors. It's fine. Plot point. It's good. And then Tibby's like, yeah, I'm making a documentary. And then Bailey's like, oh my God, I would love to help with that. And then Tibby's like, no. But then they end up doing it anyway. And you're like, haha, that's cute.
Tibby also kind of gets shafted by her mom that she's always taking care of her sister, the baby. And I had some PTSD trauma from that.
Not
Mary,
me.
I love you.
Not me. It had to be Mary.
No, it was Mary.
Yeah, I was going to say. I felt that a little bit with Mary, too, even growing up at some point.
Yeah, it was like, oh, you have to take care of the baby you didn't have? Yeah. You should hang out with that 12-year-old. Get out of the house.
Can't she be Matilda? Come on. She can take care of herself, right?
She's flipping pancakes. Don't watch.
Flipping pancakes.
But, Kate, but you know what? It's like Tibby's got the tood, and then Bailey's got the tood. So they're both kind of like funny with their toods.
Yes. I just love how Bailey's like, I'm joining you now. And then Tibby's like, okay. And I was like, thank God. Like, just get that set up right away. But we cut away from that, and now Carmen's being emo on the porch. And her dad's like, yo, let's go play tennis. And she's like, oh my God, I love it. And then the next day, he's like, just kidding. We actually have to go watch Paul play soccer because he's a soccer star.
Wait, let's set this scene. You're with your dad, and the new Clarice Kensington rolls up.
No seashell boobs here, y'all.
No seashell boobs. And she goes,
unfortunately,
honey, I can't make it to Paul's game. Can you stop by? Now, I believe she just wants a face for her son, right? Mm-hmm. So she is literally saying, you can't hang out and do things with your daughter because you have to hang out with my son. And then he goes, absolutely, no problemo. And then thinks nothing of never leaving the game to go play tennis with her daughter. I was so mad at this dad.
Yeah.
Literally, worst father of the decade. Award goes to him.
I'm not even convinced this bitch knows how to play tennis. That might have been really what the underlying cause of all this was. I'm just saying. And then he makes fucking Paul go play tennis. He just played a 2-hour game.
Just because Paul can't speak doesn't mean he can't be tired.
Paul needs some water and Gatorade, okay?
But it's okay because it was the best Serena Williams tennis match I've ever seen in my life. Now, Katie, you're a tennis player. Carmen had some moves.
Yeah, it was good. She had a really good overhead shot. It was lovely. And the grunting, sure. That looked like legit when she hit him in the head, but I'm sure it was CGI.
I laughed
to believe it was real.
so hard. I was like, this is what I'm here for.
Well, throughout this whole part where we're seeing Paul's soccer game, we're then cut back to Bridget, who is not even trying to hide that she's flirting with the coach. And there's a lot of shame-ons in this whole thing, but I would also like to put a shame on the other coaches. Nobody said bullshit. Like, she literally left doing a drill. Everybody's doing a drill. Homegirl just walks off and she's like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna stand here and talk. I was like, I'm sorry. You just leave the drill when you want? Because that's not what we do at camp.
Is your symbols director coming out? You're like, formation, people.
If somebody fucking left my rehearsal to go hit on one of the instructors, I would flip a table.
Oh my
Gross.
God.
I hate it, but, it happens. And this is where she does the uncomfortable sexual water pour, and it's just terrible. And I wrote, as a reminder, 17, so it's all legal.
I'm just gonna say, her coach also has been, I think, unfairly riding her that she's a ball hog. But she keeps scoring. So she takes her out and says, everyone's gotta play. They all paid their camp fee. And Bridget's like, ugh, whatever.
And she's like, we only got one field, Bridget. Like, you can't, we couldn't afford more than
We're in Mexico,
one
Bridget.
we don't know where we are. What's happening?
So the fact that she gets off the field and she's just pissed, it was such an obvious distraction. But then the water pouring, where she was in a 1980s glam
shampoo
rock
commercial.
video. Yeah. Oh, or that. I just was like, this is so over the top. I hate it. But she didn't really ever get embarrassed. She was just like, yeah, I'm hot, moving on. And you're like, I mean, you kind of are hot. Blake Lively's beautiful.
You are, but go make out with a 17-year-old,
But there was nobody there.
Find a
she
nice
just
Mexican
made out with
boy.
one of the girls.
Yeah, honestly?
Seriously.
Yeah. Well,
right?
All right, well.
Moving on.
Lena, we're back with Lena. She is like, oh my God, Costas, here's your fucking shirt. We can't be Romeo and Juliet. My grandma yelled at me. I gotta go. And then he's like, no, Lena, don't listen to them. Let's be in love. And she's like, my life is hard.
Lena, the arguments of old men don't concern us. As if he's Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He fucking wishes. If Lena fell in love with Splinter in Greece, that is beautiful.
Splinter's got a fedora and a white button down.
Instead of she's selling turtles. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, it's so real. Oh God.
But we had to have that moment, and honestly, I'll give her grandma this. Her grandma's like, listen, it's really serious. You cannot see him. I need you to swear. And Lena's like, okay, I will. You're being a lot. And then she kind of just does whatever she wants. She's like, okay, I can't see you anymore. Here's your shirt. And then she's like, I'll see you later. And then she just keeps hanging out with him.
See you later, bye! Well, she does have that moment where she has an emo monologue on the dock, and then she gets half naked. But we'll get there. We're not there yet, Bridge.
We're not there yet.
Where we're at is that we go meet Brian McBrien, who is the king of Dragon Slayer, which I don't even know what to say. What could you say? It's a really awesome thing. But I also love in the second Traveling Pants movie, Tibby and Brian McBrien end up dating, and then they have a pregnancy scare because it's Degrassi. It's awesome.
Okay,
so
glad
fun.
you got that Degrassi story out.
Woo! That might be the last one tonight. We'll see.
But one of the lines that Tibby asks is, so, Brian McBrien, you'd rather spend your time in the Quick Mart than in the real world? And I wrote, Tibby would hate 2022. None of us go anywhere because
Tibby
COVID.
would be tweeting all of her angst on Twitter, and then she'd be like, wait.
Okay, let's talk about what I think is the Bob scene, because it comes up right after this, Kate. And
oh my God,
it's Where is
Carmen?
Paul? This is the plot where it's, where is Paul, Kate? Where is Paul? Where did Paul go? Where is Paul? I just felt like this was such a Bob scene.
Where's Paul? And then she runs out to her dad.
Paul's out. Katie, Paul's out.
Where's Paul?
Paul's out.
Paul. Is he at the hospital? The hospital? Why did I just say that? And then we find out he's visiting his alcoholic father in a, I guess, treatment facility?
Yes, and like,
Okay.
I feel like he was like, he's visiting his father with alcoholism. Once a month he goes, and it makes everybody uncomfortable to talk about, so we can't bring it up, so we just say he's out. I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking storyline. Why can't Paul just go hang out with his dad?
Yeah, I don't know why it has to be weird.
Because, I'll tell you why it's weird. Because when Carmen gets pissed later and was like, you won't even hang out with me, Dad, and Paul goes to visit his alcoholic father once a month, as if, like, even being an alcoholic, he goes and visits him once a month. And I'm just like, why can't they just go visit the dad? Like, I felt like the alcoholic thing was, like, stupid.
Exploitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very stupid.
Yeah.
And that made me laugh, and I think it's a Bob scene. I think we should talk about it.
Well,
we just did, so.
All right. I have a line here that says, Bridget is creeping on the coach and being weird. That could literally be any part in this movie, so I have no idea where we are.
Wait.
I'm so
Before
sorry.
that, Bridget gets a letter, okay? And her dad is a man of few words.
Oh no!
Because this letter is like a text that was written on a typewriter.
It was like text size 10 on an entire page. I was like, you couldn't even make it bigger? Come on.
Oh my god. He was like, Dear Bridget, I hope you are having a fun time. Sincerely, your dad. I was like, this is a text.
He's
this
like,
isn't a letter.
Dear Blake, Bridget, it's all fake, we swear. Oh god. Oh no.
He's like, will you call me? Yeah, I don't even know. But she goes to the cantina and tries to dance with him and get drunk. And I mean, I don't know. It's very Aki's.
Again, the coaches like see her. That's why I'm like, does anyone give two fucks?
Nobody
Are
cares.
y'all not getting paid? Is that what's happening here? Because that's your own fault.
Where's his camp money going to?
Who funded this?
I don't know.
Steve Christie from Friday the 13th fucking running this camp, and that's why it's a bunch of bullshit. It all makes sense now. Okay, well, we get a scene back to Tibby where Tibby's shown with Bailey, and Bailey tries on the pants. This is my first cry emoji I have. There'll be many more as the movie goes on. And, it's just fucking cute. And then she, like, films, like, a secret, like, video for Timmy.
It's sad.
Okay, well, now we have a scene where Carmen gets woken up so her sheets can get washed by a Spanish maid, and it gets weird.
I thought it was weird to wake her up.
It was weird to wake her up. Like,
I hated that.
She go to bed.
I hated that. And
how much longer is she gonna be sleeping, you think?
Well, and I also thought, okay, you woke her up and that was weird, and she's like, hey, I'll wash my own sheets. Which basically means, can I keep sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
And then Stepford Mom just keeps going. And I, again, thought it was freaking weird.
Yep, and the movie, you know, making us see the cultural divide. Sorry.
Are you thinking about your blue toilet water, Kate? Because you gotta move on. You gotta move on.
No.
But I felt like I hated the dad from the beginning, that these scenes just kept going and going and going. And I was like, nobody wants her there. Nobody wants Carmen there. I just feel awful for her. Like, just call your mom, get picked up, and leave. And your dad sucks, and move on.
You know what Carmen's real horoscope should be? Taurus. Because she's stubborn as fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
She ain't want to be the one to leave, even though she should leave. Girl!
And she likes cozy, finer things like those frickin' sheets. And playing tennis in a cute outfit.
Boisterous. Okay.
Well, we see Costas, and we can't believe he's at his own fish market.
It's crazy.
But don't worry, because, Lena, you are an artista.
Bridge, were you judging the sketches? I want to know your artist opinion on
honestly,
the sketches.
she just fantastic form. I felt like it was very simple, classy. You know, it matched her personality. I liked it. I was vibing. But if I'm gonna be honest, the juxtaposition... No, I'm kidding. That was fun. I love seeing sketches. And honestly, you know me, Kate. I was in Italy and doing the same thing. And it is like everyone needs to have their moment in Europe with a sketch pad. I don't care if you do a doodle. You just sit there and you just have your moment. And it's awesome.
Did you fall in the ocean, have your pants attempt murder, and get saved by a man?
You know, I really didn't. And I was
right.
near lots of oceans and wore lots of jeans. So
maybe another time. time then. This is where Lena has her inner monologue about, I'm so scared of love. The best way to get over my fear is to get naked in my undies and jump in the water. And then Kostas is fucking there because he was creeping on a rock looking at the underage girl. He's always there. He dives in too, and now, we're half naked in the ocean. So.
Kate, before this scene, though, I need to see if you saw this.
Okay.
Her grandmother, her yaya.
Oh my god, is it at the clothesline?
Yes.
Where she was hanging?
Yes.
What?
Octopus.
Dead, I hope. I don't know. Are they dead?
She was wrapping octopus. Are we ignorant Americans and this is a thing people do?
Why would you? Is it to dry them?
I guess.
Why do they need to be dry?
Listeners from Greece.
Someone.
Are we super ignorant and you are supposed to take octopus and wrap it around a clothesline?
Help us not be as ignorant,
but
please.
I was so confused.
I wrote, to fuck?
But it's okay because Mandy Moore plays and then you're right. They get naked in the water and this was my Love Actually comment because I thought,
yeah.
All she's missing is a back tattoo.
Love and love. Don't care knows it.
Oh, but then Tibby learns that Bailey has leukemia.
That's my second cry face in the movie. There's more. Don't worry. Got 50 more.
And honestly, we just keep flip-flopping between Bridget trying to have sex with the coach and then Lena and Kostas falling in love where she draws him like Jack Dawson with the shirt off.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, and then Tibby's, just chilling in Walmart on her days off and now she doesn't know how to act around Bailey because she's got leukemia and she feels awful because she's just been mean to Bailey the whole time.
Which, again, I fucking love how Bailey calls her out on that. I'm telling you, it was it's just such a good storyline and so fucking sad.
Kate. It is you. You are Tibby. Tibby is you.
Yeah. I would try to be honest about, the vibes. What can I say?
But don't worry, because Carmen gets the jeans and thinks, maybe this will help. But don't worry, it doesn't. Her summer keeps getting worse.
Her summer gets worse because this is what gets every girl who's ever been in a wedding knows that here's the moment we all dread, the bridal dress shopping, because it's just not fun, and then we all gotta look at how you look, and there's comments made.
Being older, I was much more aware of the mother and her comments, and she was pretty evil. So she said things like, "Will she look like Krista?"
Right. I want them to be uniform.
And I'm like,
what?
Is this like when somebody makes you wear white for a photo as a family all together? We know our mom doesn't listen. But if you are, Mom, I love you.
She's not listening.
But she's not listening. But I feel like it was so mean. They were so mean to Carmen. She had the worst storyline.
But she didn't look that bad either. I was just because it doesn't zip all the way, she looks alright.
Well, Kate, 2005 is peak body dysmorphia. It was a shit show in the weight department back in 2005.
Yeah, I wrote Carmen gets fat shamed, and I feel you, girl. It sucks. You're hot.
God. Yeah, she is.
She's babe.
But don't worry because Bridget's talking about her therapy to the man she's going to give her virginity and then regret it.
I wrote, here's a weird meetup on the beach, and then I go, the coach says Bridget scares him. And then she says, therapy is whack. This was a terrible conversation they had. And then she, ends it with, holding his hand, being like, wow, I've never told it to anyone. I was like, oh, you've never told anyone that you hate therapy? And that you should go to therapy? And then he's telling you you have mental problems? Never told anyone that? Okay, well, let's hold hands and forget about it then. Jesus.
The therapist diagnosed me with single-mindedness to the point of recklessness. Katie, is that a diagnosis?
It's definitely not in DSM, and the therapist probably didn't say it like that, but I'm sure she was trying to, sound cute. Yeah.
Well, Carmen can't take it anymore because she leaves and flees thinking they'd give a shit about her. She comes back, they're having dinner. They literally don't give a shit about Carmen. She throws a rock in the window. I support her.
That's That's my third cry face in the movie. That was fucking terrible, and I felt
horrible.
So bad for her. So bad.
A part of me also, I'm going to tell you this. I, as a friend, as the foursome friend, am not saying you got to go to your dad's wedding. I'm not. I'm saying your dad's a dick.
Yeah.
Your dad's a dick, and he can go fuck himself. And let's go over here. You know what? Let's go to Greece. Let's go meet Lena in Greece.
They do
Let's
that
have octopus on the
line. That's the second movie Bridget they learned.
Oh my god. I just was like, your dad sucks.
He does fucking suck, but they don't learn that lesson yet. They gotta get in their late or mid-20s and then, you know, be sad and learn. Now we go from that terribly sad plot to Tibby and Bailey are laying looking at stars, and you already know this is going bad because that's a sad setup already. And they're having a serious moment, and there's a really sad line that Bailey says, I can't even read it because it's so fucking sad, but it's basically being like, I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm afraid I won't have enough time to figure out who I'm supposed to be because she's only fucking 12. Oh, it's so sad. Oh my god, I hate it. And then the movie's like, anyway, now the pants go to Bridget so she can have sex. Yippee!
And Kate, I gotta bring it up because you know I always do, but at this moment, Lena is also questioning who she is supposed to be while staring at Costas, who is perfectly wearing a Diane Keaton coastal grandmother cable knit white turtleneck sweater.
Was too much.
Was perfection!
That is a Diane Keaton line.
I cannot.
Wow.
He was saying lines, and I was like, the look is perfect right now.
It's weird. But Carmen is back home, and now Carmen goes to Tibby, and she thinks to herself, well, you know what? Tibby is the best of the friends to talk to bitch and complain about how people suck. Can't wait to tell her how my dad sucks. And Tibby
this is where Tibby's not you. This is where you're better than Tibby.
Tibby's a little jaded. Yeah, Tibby's stuck in Bailey land, trying to see the world through rose-colored glasses, so Tibby's not in the right mindset to be Tibby.
Very toxic positivity.
Carmen gets pissed at her and says, this is a bunch of bullshit, you're supposed to hate the world, and, like, screw you, and then they have a fight, and, like, guys, pants.
I gotta tell you, Carmen needed a friend, and Tibby sucked in that moment. And then, when they make up, Carmen comes to Tibby and apologizes, and I don't think Tibby gave an apology back when she should've.
She didn't.
Carmen got screwed this entire movie.
She did.
Where's Carmen's movie later in life where she's killing it? Because I want to see it because this wasn't fair. She deserved more.
I do feel like that comes up in the second movie because she gets to make out with a hot man who chooses her over like a skinny blonde girl, which
Love
you're
it.
like, hell yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Then I go, ugh, Bridget, no. Ugh, stupid coach, no.
Terrible.
Having sex on the beach. And those jeans saw the whole thing.
Oh my god, the jeans on the beach with water, with sex, with sand.
Your first time is losing it on the beach, like where you don't know what you're doing, and then there's sand under your butt. What is that?
Anyone's walking up in Baja, California, Mexico.
The fish are watching.
I hated it.
And she does a sad, kind of walk of shame, even though it's at night.
Okay, truthfully, this movie seemed to be like, it was a summer where we all had these amazing experiences. 2 of you got raped. 1 of you was horrifically shunned by your father and his new family. And the other one lost a best friend to leukemia. This is a horribly dark movie, and these pants need to go.
This is very crossroads. And I'm surprised Britney Spears wasn't sent a copy of the pants because, I mean, they could have fit right in.
Good I know.
Yeah.
She'd be like, if I get the pants, I need to cut the waist so it's like really, really, really low.
I also need to lose my virginity to a man I just met. Except I am 18, we think. Yeah,
Oh
let's
my
do
God.
it. Yeah, well, we don't have time for that because Lena and Kostas are canoodling in I don't know where they are.
This is their dirty dancing moment because they literally are dancing.
Dancing. And this is where he throws out the, I love you. Uh-oh. Met you 2 days ago. Now our love.
Love Actually. Does he love you?
Well, thank God the family comes in to save poor Lena. She's being brainwashed by this predator. And it's weird. And then the grandma, like, dunks her head in water.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Fucking aggressive.
She gives her a swirly, basically.
She gives her a Greek swirly. And then she finds a sexy picture of Kostas, and there's a nipple drawing! Those nipples were detailed.
I gotta say, if you're having a major fight with your grandmother, I wouldn't assume she'd also flip through your sketchbook, but talk about bad luck.
Bad timing with those nipples, tell you what. And then, so that's sad. And then next is, Bridget is like writing a letter about how she's like, I thought sex would make me feel happy, but I'm sad and I wish I had my mom. And then I was like, everything's wrong. And now Bailey's in the fucking hospital and everything's so wrong. This is terrible. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
But don't worry, because as Bridget gets home to the safe hometown with her absentee father who has little words, her statutory rapist shows up and somewhat admits that it was his responsibility. And I was like, okay, we're getting better. However, Kate, how does he end it?
He's like, when you're 20, let's date.
Ew. No, she's gonna be in therapy then.
Well, why 20? That's a weird age. Like,
I hate it.
That's what happens at 20. She can't even go to a bar yet.
I know, I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. But don't worry, because Lena was showing pictures of her road trip and she was saying, and these are my cousin's donkeys.
Well, okay, before all of
sorry.
that, Lena's still in Greece. She's in Greece.
Yeah.
And she confronts her papu and is like, Papu, like, I love him. And then I guess he gives his approval, something. She Vespas around town. She finds him on a boat. She says she loves him. It's day 3. We make out. Okay. Then she goes home.
Okay.
Now, Tibby then is making Carmen call her dad to be like, get your feelings out, which isn't a terrible idea.
It's a good idea.
But it's also one of those things where even though you do that, that doesn't mean you then, like, forgive and forget. Like you said, like, it should be, okay, here's what it is, and then I decide what I want. And maybe I don't want you. Yeah, maybe even if you apologize, that may not mean it's all good, so.
Yeah. Bye.
Well, she fucking, I guess, is okay with it because everybody kidnaps. Oh, wait, well, before this, Bailey dies.
Oh my God.
Wait, before that, I'm so sorry. It's even fucking sadder than Bailey dying. It's Tibby going to see Bailey, and then Brian McBrien brought her a handheld Dragon Slayer game. That is so fucking adorable.
Brian McBrien?
Saint.
It's who they all should have been dating. And
all
not these older men.
Yes. And then Tibby gives Bailey the pants, and she's like, me, we're you, and then Bailey goes, the pants work because they brought me, It's so fucking sad. This whole part, I'm just like waterfall
crawling,
tears.
crawling, crying.
So sad. I was crawling to the finish line as I cried because it's so sad.
Oh, it's so sad.
She fucking died, and then she dies. Now she's dead. Great.
Holy shit.
Great. Fucking pants didn't work. When are we gonna learn?
Well, and then you're thinking, okay, again, these pants don't seem to be great. They're like, you know what? We're gonna end it by making Carmen go hang out with her shitty dad and show up for him when he really needs her. I'm like, that's not how parents work. They're supposed to help the children. I wrote,
this was a kidnapping. Somebody should have did an Amber Alert. Not good. And then she wears her. I go, now we're wearing smelly pants at this wedding.
Sex smelly pants.
Ew.
Gross.
And then I go, don't pull it. It takes 2 now at the wedding, but they get married. and it's stupid, and it doesn't fix everything. So cool. And then it ends with the friends being like, we're friends and we grew up. And you're like, yay, y'all went through trauma. Who wants to go to therapy?
Literally, I cannot wait for them all to go to therapy and be in their 30s. Bridget's gonna have to, like, really work those running injuries, and Tibby's gonna be so mad about all the hair dyes that don't help out later in life, and Carmen's gonna realize that the trends of bodies have changed, and now people are getting surgery to look like Carmen. You know, just like, shit. Lena's gonna be like, why am I stuck in Gilmore Girls?
I'm doing Gilmore Girls. Wow.
What a movie.
Bridge.
Wow.
What do you think? Would you watch or don't watch?
I mean, it's a little triggering with the guys, the Predator guys, I gotta say. If I ignore that, I think it's like a great movie. But it's very quick and fun, and 4 different stories that were, like, the director did a fantastic job weaving in the story. So, yeah, watch it, but, be better, you know? You?
Yeah, same. I mean, makes me cry. So.
All right.
Yeah. Well, all right, Bridge. I have our next pick.
Well.
So next week will be the last week of the month. And as we've designated, listeners, at the end of each month, our episode is going to be what we call a nostalgic happy hour. It is not nostalgic, but it makes us happy for an hour or more. Who knows? We drink during it. So, Bridge, I got one that we have already talked about, and it's very new. When the fuck did this come out? Yeah, see, I already blacked out because when this came out, I watched it immediately, and I, like, blew through it so fast. Okay, so it came out end of June. Yeah, so it's, like, less than 2 months old. That's crazy.
Wow.
It's a TV series. You watched it. I watched it. We love food. We love drama. Bridge, we're gonna talk about The Bear.
Ooh!
Not my dog bear. This is the human bear. What?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. This is yes, chef.
How many chefs will we say in the next episode?
How many pants did we say tonight? I don't know.
Over 100.
Yeah. So the description for this is a young chef from the fine dining world returns to Chicago to run his family's sandwich shop. Was that a Chicago accent at the end? I don't know. 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ooh.
Got really good reviews. And I think it's already been renewed for season 2, which is awesome. But I'm sure we'll have to wait a while.
This is such a good show.
Carmy, little Carmy. Is this a real place, Bridge? Have you been to this?
Yes, it is a real place, and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for next week.
Oh, my God,
back, and I'll tell you about it.
Oh
in
my
Chicago.
God. Okay, well, Bridge.
Yeah.
If we found pants that, fit us both, and if we did that, I would still share them with you, but, like, I wouldn't, like, put a lot of emphasis on them. Like, I wouldn't give them, like, spiritual meaning, and like, I would wash them. That's all I got about the pants.
Well, Kate.
Bridge!
In this scenario where we do share pants, if somebody takes out a Sharpie and they're about to write a letter,
I'll fucking kill them.
One letter. I will high kick that Sharpie out of their hand and say, absolutely not for Katie.
No! Don't Sharpie the pants! Jesus!
And then, as you go to whatever wedding you need to go to, I'll say, Kate, I'm giving you these pants for that wedding. Enjoy. No bridesmaid dress for you.
Well, there's a lot of problems with that last part, but thanks, Bridge. Love you. And listeners, if you also love pants and not graffitiing your pants and washing your pants and pants. Yep.
Oh.
You should write us a review.
Hey.
We love reviews. We love written reviews. You can review us on Apple Podcasts along with some other podcasting apps. We also have a website, sisterswhoseenit.com. On that website, you can request a movie. So if you are like, oh my God, guys, what about the second one? Then I'd be like, yeah, what about it. But it'll be on a list, and then we'll do it at some point. So yeah. And Bridge, what else can they do on our website?
They can buy us coffee.
Woo!
You're loving it. You're like, I need to give these ladies some money for their own pants. We'll take it.
Pants.
And if you're also thinking, well, I want more, okay? I just don't want to give them money. I want to wear their gear.
Hey!
Okay, we got some merch for you.
Woo!
If you've watched the episodes, you'll understand the inside jokes. Katie, I want you to talk about the quality of 2 of our items that you received this week.
Guys, Bridget sent me 2 more shirts, or I guess there are only 2 shirts so far, but they're really awesome. And one was a tank top. I actually really like the tank top.
We'll have to post that.
I love that one. It is amazing. And it's really comfy, actually, the material. So good on that.
Okay.
And then the other one was not a traveling pants for me, because it didn't fit, but it's beautiful. And again, just good quality. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that's cool about the site is like we have guy pictures up there and it looks like a guy's t-shirt, but you could just change it into whatever you want because they just have like basic style. So you pick that, you put whatever we've made for you, and there you go. You got your own look.
Woo! So check all that out, listeners.
Ooh.
And we hope to hear from you. All right, listeners. Well, we'll see y'all next week for our nostalgic happy hour, where we will be discussing Da Bear.
Ah, look what you did there, Kate.
Not Da Bears, but
Da
Da
Bears.
Bear. With
Yes,
the
chef?
chefs.
Yes, chef.
Chef.
Listen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take your pants, take your tissues, toodaloo. It's all over. Don't call Carmen's dad. See you later. Bye-bye.
Ever. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Sisters Who've Seen It. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our website at sisterswho'veseenit.com, where you can email us, request movies to be reviewed, and keep up to date with all things sisters. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.